Guys, it's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with breaking news for you guys. So, you guys know Deshaun Watson was named the starter of the 2026 season. And I'm here to tell you, for us Shedeur fans, we will not see Shedeur Sanders until further notice. Shedeur Sanders will not play in this final preseason game against the Patriots. Look like they're going to let Dylan Gabriel and possibly Taylor Green play it out. What does that mean? That means either Deshaun Watson is on a short leash and Shedeur, like I stated, we might see him week 3, bro. I ain't taking that off the table. We definitely might see Shedeur week 3, but it still don't justify the Browns naming Shedeur Sanders as backup quarterback to Deshaun Watson. To me, it's a more complicated situation. I believe Shedeur Sanders needs to get the hell out of Cleveland. They finna have another quarterback battle next year when they draft another quarterback. I'm about 80% sure that's what they're going to do, bro. They're using Shedeur for like, image, and relevance. Let's pull up the news right now. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the tribe. And we got a lot of news coming out today. I wanted to kind of see how practice went before I drop the video. So make sure you guys keep your bells on because it's a very big story that I'm dropping this afternoon and this evening, and you guys do not want to miss it. It's been reported that Shedeur Sanders will not play in the final preseason game, and the reason why is because the Browns PR standpoint cannot survive the backlash. If Shedeur goes out there and lights it up tomorrow night, it'll make them look tragically stupid for starting Deshaun Watson. And to me, I kind of agree with this, but to be honest, Shedeur already looked better than Deshaun Watson. Already. So for them to try to use this notion that Shedeur is going to embarrass them, he already embarrassed them. Listen to Mary Kay today line. So this is Mary Kay line right here, guys. I want to play this for you.
How's morale there in Cleveland?
Well, it's not very good right now among the fan base. I do think it's time for cooler heads to prevail a little bit and let this thing play out and see how it's going to go.
Who made the decision to make Deshaun Watson the starter?
It was 100% Todd Monken's decision. All Todd Monken cares about is going down to Jacksonville and trying to win that football game. They're going to have to worry about silent counts. They're going to have to worry about cadence. And also, Deshaun Watson is going to be trying to hold together a brand new offense, learning a brand new scheme and terminology. It's all new. And that would be a very, very tall order in a loud stadium for a second-year quarterback who doesn't have much experience.
Now, that's what Mary Kay stated. What if I was to tell you that Robert Griffin III just released a profound video about an hour today exposing the entire Browns organization? Let's listen.
Whose decision do you think it was to name Deshaun Watson the starter of the Browns?
I can tell you whose decision it wasn't. It wasn't Todd Monken's. There's no way in heck that it was Todd Monken's decision, the head coach of the Cleveland Browns, to make Deshaun Watson the starting quarterback. I've already said that I believe they could have saved us all a lot of time if it was going to be Deshaun Watson or nothing. The man literally took a bazooka to the fan's face and basically said F you to all of them, and they still named him the starter the next day. So when you actually go back and watch Todd Monken speak about Shedeur Sanders and about Deshaun Watson, his answers, right? My job as a quarterback is to analyze people.
Right.
His answers about Deshaun Watson are always very short, matter of fact. Hey, what do you think about Deshaun Watson getting booed? Hey, it's part of the job. Hey, we're here, and if we're not performing, they're going to boo. No sympathy, none of that.
Yeah.
When you hear him talk about Shedeur Sanders, it's like, hey, what did Shedeur Sanders show you today? He's like, oh, man, he was great. He showed me that he could do this in the pocket, and he's learning and he's developed. I'm really proud of him. When do you hear him talk about Deshaun Watson like that?
Right.
You don't. There are 230 million reasons why Deshaun Watson is starting quarterback of the Cleveland Browns. It's his contract, period. Haslam already came out, the owner of the Browns, Haslam already came out and said that there was a huge swing and a miss on Deshaun Watson this offseason, last year. Why is he starting? 230 million reasons. Who do you think made the decision? Because I believe it was the ownership group and the executive group that said he is going to be our starter. And if he doesn't do it, we're going to bring Shedeur in. Shedeur is going to play. And if Shedeur proves that he can be the guy, we won't draft a quarterback next year. But if Shedeur doesn't, then we're going to draft a quarterback next year. Because who in their right mind would make Deshaun Watson, after everything that's happened, the starting quarterback going into next year? Nobody.
Where do you
Unless they win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's still probably not then.
Yeah. Where do you think Shedeur goes from here, though?
I think Shedeur is actually in a better place now than he was a year ago when he got drafted to the Cleveland Browns.
Okay.
I think that Deshaun Watson has done wonders for Shedeur Sanders' perception around the league,
Oh, I agree.
in Cleveland, and in the media.
I agree. Because a year ago, all we talked about was how everybody hates Shedeur because of his dad and all that, and how he's being done wrong. And now Shedeur is glowing and rising because of Deshaun Watson.
It's because of the way that he's handled the situation.
It's true.
Look at an interview, the interview after the game for Deshaun Watson versus the interview after the game for Shedeur Sanders. If you had to say, hey, which one of these guys is the vet? You would say Shedeur Sanders is the vet. Shedeur is in a better place in Cleveland than he has ever been because of Deshaun Watson and how poorly he has managed the situation and how poorly he has performed. If you are the guy that they paid $230 million to, guaranteed, fully guaranteed, how are you competing with the 5th round pick? I know that I believe, and you believe, that Shedeur Sanders was better than a 5th round pick. He should have been a 1st round pick. But you're competing with him neck and neck? People are at the practice saying, oh man, it was pretty close competition. Should it be a close competition between the $230 million guaranteed guy and the 5th round pick? No, it should not. That shows me that Shedeur Sanders has developed. Shedeur Sanders is managing the offense at the line of scrimmage a lot better. When you watched him in the preseason, yes, he had the 2 interceptions. One was an overthrow, the other one was a drop by the receiver. But when you watched him move in the pocket, when you watched him navigate the offense, you can't tell me you didn't feel better about Shedeur running the offense than Deshaun Watson. That's a testament to how far Shedeur has come in his 2nd year in his 2nd offense.
Yep.
So I think Shedeur is golden right now.
And I believe so too. I believe Shedeur Sanders has a very sweet spot, at least for this season. We'll see how next season go. But this is very interesting, man. It's going to be a critical moment. Deshaun Watson jersey's getting burned. They're putting up flyers throughout the city to boo him. People's calling for a boycott. This is not a good look for the Cleveland Browns organization. I just have to be honest. But I want to know you guys' thoughts down in the comment section right now. Keep them bells on. And until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, guys. Peace out.